Yes, back in this thing, baby. Let's go. I'm Crump. It's early in the morning. It's okay. We're back in this thing. Yes. I cannot believe it. I'm back. And yes, we're live, Light 95. One way or another, I understand collectively, Cowboys Nation, that we feeling like we're at the bottom of what people walk on, right? With their shoes. And it feels that way. It feels that way. I hear now that, and I'm going to pull those clips up later on today, later on this afternoon, when the Eagles fan base are starting to talk, and they start talking down about that silver and blue, and that's okay. Right now, everything seems grim, and possibly it can be that way. But I can tell you guys one way or another that when we focus and we have those strong mindsets and we can twist this thing around, it's possible we can still, even though we lose and even though we out and even though we're not winning this battle right now, just continue to fight. You know, this is the thing. When the YouTube banned my page for, it was 90 days ago. And then I told everybody, I said, look, it's not over with. I'm going to figure out a way. We started up Law Nations 2.0, although I have 33,000 fans or subscribers, not calling you guys fans, but 33,000 subscribers on this page here. What happened was something remarkable. Less than probably 2% of that, 2,900 some odd people joined my Law Nation 2.0 page. And that means everything, because now what that says to me is that although when the trials and tribulations, when the world try to throw you down and put you down and try to kick you out, all you got to do is to continue to fight. I'm going to tell you a story of a goat and the reason why people say the greatest of all times. There was this particular goat that wandered off into this valley, and it was this valley of a different type of a city. And it was an abandoned well, and somebody saw that goat and they did something terrible to that goat. They looked at that goat and they kicked that goat into the bottom of that well. It was an abandoned well. And the people from the far city used to come to that well to throw trash and garbage onto that, down into the bottom of that well. And guess what that goat did? Whenever somebody threw trash, whenever somebody threw garbage at that goat, he would just shake it off and stand on top of it. And they'll throw more trash and garbage onto that goat, and he would just shake it off and stand on top of it. Before long, that same goat that this guy threw at the bottom of the well was able to reach out and look out and see that they thought that they left him for dead. They thought that the goat was down, but the goat was able to step out and walk on top of it. The more and more people throw trash, the more and more people throw garbage on you, all you got to do is just shake it off and stand on top of it. That's what life is all about. That goat, that same goat that was able to get out of those situations, the neighboring city saw and heard the news, and they said, hey, that is the greatest of all time. That's why they call it the GOAT. That's why people go around and say, man, that's a GOAT right there, because he just don't take situations and lay down and say, hey, I'm not being able to get back up. I'm going to shake it off and stand on top of it. Cowboys Nation, when everybody coming at us, when everybody saying that we are trash, just shake it off and stand on top of it. When everybody say we can't do this and we don't do that, and it's been 20 some odd years, keep in mind, just shake it off and stand on top of it, nation. That's what we need to do. We understand that right now we in a situation that we got a coach. He's not the greatest coach of all times. He's not the best coach at ever at most things, but he's our coach right now. Yes, we have Dak Prescott. One can argue the fact and say, hey, this guy from Mississippi State is trash. He's garbage. He can't do this and he can't do that. And Ezekiel Elliott, he's a woman beater. He can't do this and he can't do that. The offensive line can't block this and that. But I'm telling you guys, those who stick with this team, I remember through the early 80s when everybody was down on my Cowboys. But we shook it off and stood on top of it. Everson Walls, the reason why I love the Cowboys to this day, they got rid of him. He went to another team and won a Super Bowl. I was talking to a group of my friends about that. He went to the Giants to win the Super Bowl. It crushed me. It was devastating. But oh, look at us now. Where did my fandom, where did I shook it off and where did I stood on top of it? Where did I run? Did I become a Giants fan? No. Did I like the fact that Jerry Jones got rid of the greatest coach of all time, Tom Landry? No, I didn't like that. But everything worked out to our favor, right? I was able to witness 3 Super Bowls. Witness 3 Super Bowls. Greatness. And it can happen possibly again if all we do is just band together and stick together, guys. And shake it off and stand on top of it. Now, this is the thing. The neighboring city and the neighboring village heard of the guy that threw the goat in the bottom of the well. And what they did was they cleared out that well and they threw him in the bottom of the well. When the people started throwing trash and garbage on top of him, he didn't have the tenacity. He didn't have the fortitude of his mind to shake it off and stand on top of it. And he died. He didn't last a night in that well. So I'm telling you guys that sometimes in life, not everybody is built for the trials and tribulations of this world. This world will chew you up and gobble you up and spit you out and not have no remorse for it. So what I'm telling you guys, Cowboys Nation, those collective few that's in this chat box, those who are all around this world, continue to fight. Shake it off and stand on top of it. Don't spread hate with hate. Remember this, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or lied about, don't deal in lies or hate it and yet give way to hating, and don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can think and not make thought your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those 2 imposters just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you spoke and twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your whole life for, broken and stooped and build back up again with 1 or 2s, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, to lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe one word of your loss, if you can walk with kings and presidents nor lose the coming touch, if you can deal with those foes, and if you can feel the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, then you, my friend, has unlocked the true meaning of what it takes to be a man or a lady. You know those ladies out there. Cowboys Nation, we got to stand tall and be tall. Get ready, be there, be square. Represent the silver and blue. It's not always sunshines and rainbows dealing with the Cowboys Nation. We understand that. But at the end of the day, we going to get this thing going one way or another. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in to the nation. Let's go. Cowboys Nation. Yes, I'm live like 95, and we going to get this thing locked, loaded, and ready, and pumped, crunk, and let's go. Let's go, Cowboys Nation. Let's roll with it. Let's go. Shout out to you, Sheila. I see you over here. Jamal Willis, what's good, man? Thank you for tuning in to the nation. Yes. Nobody can't get us down, can't keep us down. That's just right. Appreciate you. We depart. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.